Well, everyone, the day has finally come. The 2020 planting season is over, and we are cleaning up everything. Let's give you a shot of what's going on here. As you can see, all of our cages are pulled. Well, not all of them. We've got a few plants, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that are in cages that are actually still not producing, ripening up, we'll say, right? None of them are really producing anymore. But and then we've got a few that are hanging on for dear life. We're supposed to get a little bit warmer weather next week, so I'm going to keep all of these smaller tomatoes. I think these are Sunrays, and those are Chadwick cherries, and same with right over there. We got Chadwick cherries and Sunrays over there too as well. And our cherry tomatoes and our pear tomatoes are what are still on. Everything else has been pulled up. We're starting to take down the fence. Gonna get the bees out of here in the next couple weeks. But yeah, I gotta say we had a great season. It was probably the best when it comes to yield, new things that we tried, small amount of problems that we had. I mean, you know, we can never help. I can't help myself from doing dumb stuff to ruin things, but I can learn from them. So that's what we've done. Got a lot of things that we're going to change next year. I keep mentioning I'm going to do probably a retrospective video at the very end of this season. If you haven't seen it, posted a video a couple days ago of how to keep your peppers, because you know we lost all those peppers from that frost that we had 2 weeks ago. Excuse me. And we had to pull them all off. And what do we do with them, right? They're only going to last so long in the fridge, and you can't eat them. And I gave away as many as I possibly could, but we still had a ton of jalapeno, ton of bell peppers. So take a look at that video and show you how to quickly store your vegetables that you have or peppers that you have over the winter or forever, depending on which way you want to do it, dehydration or freezing. But yeah, take a look at that. And it's just gloomy today, guys. It was raining a lot last night. A little bit today it was drizzling. Kind of came out here a little bit earlier, but decided not getting out of the car till it stopped raining. But yeah, trees haven't turned yet. Everything's brown though. And we're really just gearing up to get the last bit of these tomatoes off the plant. Can't wait. These are ripening up well. I think with that weather that we're going to have coming this week, and as soon as this rain stops, a lot of these things are going to ripen up. Got to be quick to get them off because we did get some rain, so I don't want them splitting. I don't really have a huge concern with these Sunrays splitting. They do it, but none of them look like they're going to. Oh wow, that's weird. Look at that. Still have buds. Huh. That is strange. Still going. Same with over here. I think I'd probably find a few on this one too as well. But plants really did well this year. I'm super happy. And got some pears there. But things I will tell you that I will be planting next year, guaranteed, that everyone loved, and I love especially, the tomatoes that will definitely be making a comeback that I had not tried in years past. Chadwick cherries, number one, phenomenal. I will get them some tall cages because these things, as you can see, they're drooping over. I didn't support them correctly this year, but we will get those things probably 7-8 feet tall. Cannot wait. Going to build some special cages that will stack on top of each other when needed. Yeah, the Chadwicks and the pink Oxheart and the Amish paste. 3 great tomatoes. Got them from M.I. Gardner. You can go to their website, migardner.com. Pick up their seed packets. They're 99 cents. Sometimes they do go on back order, but put them on your wish list and they'll give you an email alert when they come in. But so happy with their products and what came out of the seeds. I did have a couple issues with some of the packets that I got, but nothing worth even complaining about, considering what I got with everything else. These starting them from seed was probably the best way to go about it. A lot of the stuff that I think I went like 50-50 this year, half seed starting in the house, and then what I couldn't find seed wise I went and bought at Horrocks in East Lansing. Always a great place to get plants. I do worry about some of their plants though when it comes to things that's in their soil, things that are in the soil from the plants, which I think have caused some blight. Either that or it was from the soil that we have here. I know many people will say yay or nay on putting grass down on your garden, but we're going to go with a thumbs up on it and see how we do next year. Get this all tilled in. Other than that, man, it's just been a great year. That's all I can say. And look at this. I mean, these guys they're on the struggle bus, but they are still kicking out some plants. Look at that. Come on, focus. Here we go. Boop. Perfect. Look at that. Beautiful tomatoes. These leaves, new growth. I mean, that little stint of cold weather that we got there couldn't stop these. Couldn't stop these guys. But still ripening. And yeah. But other than that, we're tearing the gates down. The big gate. I swear, guys, interesting. I'm gonna miss hearing that noise of that gate slam every time you come through it. It's like kind of one of those things when you know you're at the garden, when you open that gate and you hear that slam back. Yeah, just that. I'm gonna miss that all winter. But I think maybe we'll do one or two last videos. I will be getting these scallions, onions out of this here, and I'll probably try and transport them in some pots back to the house, to where I've got a grow light that I'll probably put in somewhere in the kitchen or somewhere downstairs or out on the deck, and see if we can make those things last throughout the winter. Tabascos, look at them though. Still, so many have not turned red or orange, right? I've been pulling them off every once in a while, but they do not ripen. Maybe you know what it is? It's we don't get that hot weather. That's exactly what it is. They need heat, and they need a longer season. So if you had like a greenhouse or something along those lines, these things would probably perform outstanding. But considering the weather that we have here, and when it gets to these later months, September and October, yeah, they just don't they don't pull through. I'll probably, I mean, I think I can use some of the ones that are yellow. That's really strange. But the full ripe is a deep red. I've been pulling off when they're orange, but you know, and then laying them down, they ripen up a little bit. But yeah, we'll be planting those again next year. And kale is the only thing that's going to survive through this real cold. Even some frost, it'll survive. So if you like kale, I'll tell you what, man, that curly kale is probably the best kale you can get, and it will live through anything. Kind of like cockroaches. Yeah, I think that's let's check out our bees real quick, guys, before we go. As you can see, we've choked off the entrance over there to the left. I think you can see just a little bit. They only have a little room to go in and out now. It protects them from invaders. Also keeps the heat in too as well. But we will, I promise, we will get a video of cracking that hive open and seeing what's in there before we transport it.